Deciphering the mythological tapestry, Mithra's story and the cosmic cycle. In the intricate tapestry of Mithra's tale, we find him depicted as the hunter of a bull, bringing it aboard a cavern for sacrifice, all within moments. Central to this imagery is the presence of the sun, depicted on the left side above the cave entrance, sometimes riding a chariot with 4 horses, a depiction of the Perseus constellation. However, in this instance, the sun wears a solar crown, emitting light downwards, as Mithra himself gazes upward at it from atop his sacrificial offering. This portrayal symbolizes a profound bond between Mithra and the sun, with the bull's sacrifice serving the sun's benefit. On the right side of the scene, Luna, the moon goddess, is situated atop a chariot pulled by 2 horses, often accompanied by crescent moon imagery. At the center of the scene, Mithra is depicted slaying the bull, clad in Iranian attire indicative not only of his clothing but also featuring the prominent Phrygian cap, a common headwear in the region. He also wears a quiver, placed behind his back with the bow visible in the scene. At times, Mithra is shown kneeling on the bull, indicating his connection to the earth, signifying the weariness resulting from the struggle. In most depictions, Mithra grasps the bull's nostrils with his left hand while striking it with a dagger or short sword held in his right hand. A dog is often depicted near the wounds, attempting to lick the blood, while a snake emerges from a vessel called mouth, amid scattered items, symbolizing a lion, sometimes separately shown as Zervan, moving towards the wounded bull's blood. Near the hind legs of the bull and beneath its scrotum, a scorpion is depicted seemingly stinging it. In the remaining images of Mithra's statue, wheat sprouts either from the wounds or from the bull's tail. In some remaining sculptures, the tail ends in 7 wheat heads. Surrounding Mithra's statue, 2 torchbearers are present, carrying torches, one held high and the other lowered. Sometimes, Mithra is also depicted holding a bow and arrow. Now, how does Delos' knowledge interpret these enigmatic symbols that portray our world? The narrative begins with the pivotal act of Mithra slaying the bull, signifying a shift in a grand celestial timetable. In the remaining sculptures, torchbearers carry torches, one facing downward behind Mithra and another facing upward in front of him, symbolizing the transition from the 11,000-year Ice Age to the 11,000-year equinox era along the path of the sun among the remaining 6 zodiacal signs. When the sun enters the Scorpio constellation, marking the vernal equinox in that zodiacal sign, the Ice Age begins, signified by the scorpion stinging the bull's testicles. This event occurs because the Earth's poles are tilted at this moment, causing a significant shake resembling a scorpion sting, resulting in severe earthquakes worldwide. Fossils preserved during childbirth or chewing on frozen ice mammoths and many other pieces of evidence indicate a sudden climatic and seismic shift. To visualize this Ice Age, imagine a line passing through the center of the sun, called the plane zone, which passes exactly through the center of the sun. We find our Earth slightly above this line, meaning it is slightly ahead of the sun, resulting in more light hitting the Earth's northern hemisphere, making the southern pole colder. During the Earth's passage through the Serpent's orbit, the northern hemisphere heads to cold regions, and due to the massive drylands located there, snow accumulates, initiating the Earth's Ice Age. Thus, when Mithra slays the bull and presents it as an offering to the sun, our Earth enters a period of warmth due to this grace, leading us into the beginning of the Age of Aquarius. We are now at the dawn of the Age of Aquarius, halfway through the warm Earth seasons, and after 3 more ages, we will enter the Ice Age again, symbolized by the torches pointing downward and upward, marking the timing of this era. The constellations of the Crow, depicted as a sign behind Mithra, and the snake, which extends across multiple zodiacal signs, allude to the Earth's Ice Age, as the sun passes through the remaining 6 zodiacal signs. All these movements are evident through our eclipses, lunar and solar, where the moon goddess appears before Mithra. The 12 zodiacal signs, usually surrounding Mithra's statue, trace the Earth and the Sun's orbit around this collective, illustrating the celestial cycle. Mithra was the first time marker, inscribing the zodiac book in stone as a story, so that anyone wise enough could read its symbols. But storytellers attempted to immortalize these events, yet fate twisted their tale, as future listeners misconstrued it as mere folklore. While the symbols speak to us, bearing their own significance, we perceive them as lullabies, failing to heed their warnings, ultimately lulling ourselves to sleep.